cut to a scene involving at the very end of the story, page 24, which translates to around 44. We're going to cut to the last bridge scene in Robotech. And we have Sierra and Ariel and a bunch of other people on the ship with everybody else, and they're okay. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a weird idea, but sure, why not? Kind of what I did with the other one. And Louis just constantly in that corner. I'm gonna pause it for a second, or do we need to? Oh, no, it fell over. No, oh no, the page, we lost the page. 24. 25. Okay, I don't want to make these making of videos that long because they always get too long, and it's like 3 hours of making footage. All right, this is Calcat on the set of a Robotech thing that hopefully we still keep the studio. Oh, in some way or another. I'm doing the last part of that 45-minute. The first 45 minutes of the Robotech thing were filmed several months ago, and now yet again it's been several months since March, and this is the first footage of the second half of that. It was a part 1 and 2 back then, concerning the Shadow return, the return of the Shadows, and Edwards, and the other stuff. This is the Shadow Children part that was also mentioned in the credits in the story. This is the second half of that, where they go to the Shadow Children part. Of course, this footage, you now know that even though they meet them in a way, they're not all actually there. And that the InVid just used that as like a tagline. In fact, it's not in the Japanese version. It's the American version of Robotech, the Children of the Shadow, and Space Base and all that, but it's not the Japanese one. Either is Rick Hunter Coming Home. It's not in the Japanese one, because they were 3 different series and there was no connection. They just happened to be by this studio new people. So, yeah. Anyway, but this version is the American one, so sure. And reference in this one, curiously, Macross 7, which was never released here. I have the Japanese version of that. That's referenced in here. It's not actually any footage from it. They reference Firebomber and 7th Moon quite a bit, and Lancer runs around doing that. And I made a version of 7th Moon dubbed into English. It should be hilarious as part of the end credits. But yes, yeah, right on. So this was first day of filming, September 8th, 7th or 8th, 7th. A day before Star Trek turns 42. And we're on the set of a Robotech thing. And I shot all the bridge footage in one day, during a day shoot. Very rare day shoot. Didn't need to change the lighting or anything, just because it was 2 bridge scenes together. And that's all I got for this making of portion. I don't want to make a 3-hour making of for the second half of what is meant to be a 2-parter. String the 2 45-minute sections together, and you have a 90-minute movie, yet again, with Rick and crew and everything. You have Shadow Rising, basically. You have the unsold Tommy Yoon story, and you have the remaining bits of The End of the Circle, which was a long book, and this is the last part of that. The Circle, Space Bridge, the Bioship Mystery, and then you have this one. It's a Trans-Tech trilogy, new trilogy. This one finishing up the 3rd part of that new trilogy. And then on to alttransformers.com. This is Calcat, the Calcat. What was that thing? I don't know. We're rolling, right? We're rolling. We're 5 seconds in here. Okay, Michael Bayverse. Michael Bayverse did produce a version of Bumblebee. Here he is. Here she is. That was sort of black. Now, not from any of the movies. But what's interesting about Night Racer, not Moon Racer, is that Moon Racer is a Goldbug Bumblebee variant, Generations variant, with black and gold instead of gold and black. And she's from BotCon, I believe BotCon 98. Yeah, sometimes she's purple. on the sides, and sometimes she's gold. This is more of a G1 homage to that, and clearly somebody in the Bayverse did that here. This is an actual Michael Bay Transformer from Dark of the Moon, I think, and he's a Bumblebee, but he's done up as there he is, there she is, night robot. Yep. So she's yeah, I found her. I put her away. She's one of the stealth Bumblebee modes. But yeah, this would be basically Night Razor. And yeah, there we go. Here's a version of Ratchet from Generations. Dead Veritech. And I don't know. It's already... Oh, crikey, it's already 9:30. Let's see, what else should I do? It's fairly easy. Maybe some of the Titans talking to each other. Let's do that. That last one is like basically they're saying that the shapings and later on the Children of the Shadow are nothing, that they just like said it to piss everyone off. It's sort of like propaganda for Invid and Masters. It's actually hilarious. So there's a political allegory going on, except it's not really the current administration. It's reflexive of this is how you do it if you want to do political commentary in the story. You don't actually literally say, oh, this one guy from 2017 or 2018 is bad. You hint at it. You say, like, there's propaganda going on in the story, and there's a troll bad guy in it, and there's how you do that. And then that troll bad guy is triggered when he watches the story, it freaks out. That's how you do it. Anyway, here's the creator of the protocols, or what the whole space bridge thing is. Yeah, just a treatise on that. Corrupt demigods, yes, because those are real, right? Yeah. I am the creator of the protocols. Find the Transformers intervention. That's interesting. Coming up. So yeah, he doesn't actually transform himself. He just starts glowing and shit, like getting all glowy and stuff. So he's like tripping balls or something. He's got glowy parts. Actually, glowy parts, right? Tripping balls. I want to make sure that's not melting up there. Okay, we're still rolling, and this guy sort of makes himself bigger instead of turning into Metroplex, because I don't want to reveal that yet. Behold! Where there is darkness, there is also light. Behold! Where there is darkness, there is also light. Behold! Where there is darkness, there is also light. Behold! Where there is darkness, there is also light. Behold! Where there is darkness, there is also light. Behold, where there is darkness, there is also light. And then he like freaks him out right here, because he's like, what the hell? Can't be that guy. No, it's too much. You cannot be him. I don't believe you. And what's funny is about this line is, he's saying it flippantly, like he's like, what? He's screaming it. No, it is too much. You cannot be him. I do not believe you. Oh, shit. He's basically, like, higher powered than the other guy. He's basically the Invid god. Basically, kind of. Or the Transformer Robotech god thing or whatever. Or he's a demigod that's just more powerful than him, maybe. It's just funny. He's the Prima. Basically. The first Prime, the first, not the Fallen, but the first one before the Fallen, before Megatronus. Yeah. It's just G2 comics and everything thrown in here. No, it's got everything thrown in here. The kitchen sink, as a matter of fact. Let's do another take. The other two were good, but I want another take just in case. Cat. Nice. Can it be? Unless locate the biozip. Oh, so what happens here is Prima. This guy. This guy's Prima. The first Prime. The Prime before Prime. The Prime before that built the all those other guys later on. Oh yeah, he's before Primus. He's the father of Primus, basically. And Cybertron. And this shaping and the protoculture and all that other stuff. Built the Haydenites and all that. This guy's pretending to be a Haydenite, but he's like, wait a minute, I built those guys. What are you talking about? No, you're a fake bastard. Or at least I built the other guys, built those guys. Okay, and now what's going to be freaky here is he's going to disappear. So let's cut to Primus doing something really cool, and then I'm going to pull him out of the shot. And action. Now this just cuts out. And that cuts out too. There's just no way. So I want to convey that. So can I film Rathead over here? I'm just going to film Rathead. Put him on this can here. Oh, look at this cheap effect. You got a beer can.